Okay, welcome back to the mysteries of Westgate with the Sun Elf Rogue, Radra Boleyn, who has finally set aside her Maelstrom's mesh. And if she had been a wizardess who could do craft magic arms and armor, I would have, you know, improved the Maelstrom's mesh to a +4 instead of taking this. But this is a +4 suit of studded leather. It looks fairly cool too. You'd be able to, we'll get some more work over here. We'll have her turn around. It's pretty cool looking studded leather armor. This is one of the better studded leather armors I've seen yet. A lot of the time studded leather armor looks pretty boring, but this is pretty cool. Anyway, now we have killed Orbach. We have fought off Mantaides' love.
My steel shall lead the way.
In fact, actually, we're going to talk to people. I should have been doing this a lot. Meeting with Tylana was as pleasant as I had expected. Hope never to face your judgmental gaze again. Is there something else you wish to discuss? You're looking grimmer than usual. After what we learned about vampires in the Night Mask, can you blame me? Those foul creatures truly are entwined in the organization. Westgate is in greater danger than I had imagined. I only wish Tashini was by my side now. She hated undead even more fervently than I. During our adventures, she destroyed no small number of the creatures with arrows to their blackened hearts. If we come across any more, my sword shall strive to do the same. Your questioning does little to lift my spirits, but I can see it's either suffering low spirits in your company or drowning myself in them without. What else did you want to know? Have you attempted to reclaim? I've thought about starting again, but how? What I did could never be forgiven, Radra. The Night Mask and Sword Lane were young and yet to be sullied by evil deeds. One of them was only 17. Perhaps truly Lathander was never the god I believed him to be. Why else would he allow me to commit? I've asked about that already. Let's go.
If you need something looted, I'm your woman.
I'm guessing. Oh.
Follow my lead.
I should have been talking to them earlier, and maybe I would have gotten the ability to influence her. Mark my words, Roger. We'll do all the work, and the blessed morning Lord Opig will take all the credit. A more worthless. Sorry, I'm trying my best. Forget that fetid swine. Anyway, you had something you needed. Notice your sense of justice is a bit different from other tyrants, you think? Oh no, not this again. Let me guess. You're implying, not very subtly, that I see the world too much in black and white, and not enough in shades of grey. Many of the fools in Waterdeep said the same thing. And there's a reason they're ineffective sots. And are there never any shades of grey, as you put it? Listen, I give criminals all the justice they deserve, neither a silver less nor a sliver more. What continually amazes me is how little sympathy so many people have for the poor souls these vermin prey upon. Take Ripper over there. For whatever reason, you've chosen to drag her along, and I guess she's useful. If you can put her from your mind the harm she does others. Did you just call me Ripper? It's got a nice ring to it, doesn't it? Yes, and so does this phrase self-righteous. Whatever. Isn't there a pocket you need to pick somewhere? Anyway, Radra, there are still plenty in the church who prevaricate, seek popularity, and yet do nothing. I, on the other hand, have chosen to make a difference, and so I do not have the luxury to be as weak as others are. What was that? Paranoid D-man? Yeah, D as in doubt. Big D as in big doubt. Somehow fitting. Listen, you self-righteous twit, if you don't... Quick, D-man, your cup's been robbed of its ale. Why don't you go save it, hero? That's about your level these days, isn't it? You don't care much for our company, do you? It's not a question of that. No, it's a question of trust and faith. Faith that others will make the right decision, and trust that they will stand with me against the darkness when the time comes. And the time is coming, you can be sure of that. I neither trust nor have faith in our friends, though they are friendly enough, I suppose. I wonder if I can have faith in you. Yes, you can. Oh, I guess we shall have to wait and see. See? I missed a chance to influence her. I wonder if that +1 would have been enough to keep her from committing bloody murder. I've noticed you're pretty tough on Mantaides. His weakness is pathetic. I'm embarrassed for him. I'm trying to toughen him up. That's all. You should thank me. You mean you despise him because he reminds you of your own doubts? Ha! You should be a confessor with tin coin analysis like that. I doubt nothing except for your ability to get inside the Night Mask hierarchy. Do us all a favor and find us some scumbags to beat on. Maybe a good brawl will remind half-mentieties of what it is to be a hero. So was there something else you needed? Oh, you seem a bit... Do I? You haven't noticed? Isn't there something else other than my mental state that I should occupy your time? Readiness of the group to confront danger is important, so if there's something on your mind, I'm willing to listen. If I'm preoccupied with anything, is our lack of progress in infiltrating the Night Mask. That is what should consume you. And that's a +1. Yeah! Listen to me. Look, sorry for snapping at you right there. You're right, I'm consumed by many thoughts. But these are all questions that I can answer only from within. From now, there are larger issues, no? So, was there something else you needed? Okay. What brought you to Tyr? My path to Tyr was anything but a straight line. You see, I was left to the tender mercies of the Waterdavian streets when I was only 12. My only chance to survive was to initiate myself in one of the great churches. For a while I was a follower of Ilmater, though their never-ending preaching about sacrifice and pain really chapped me. Enduring pain is one thing, but only if you're giving some of it back, you know? So after a particularly loud argument with one of the pain bearers, they threw me out of the church. Good riddance, I say. Anyway, you just said getting rid of you was good riddance. Oh. And you don't even know it. Anyway, I tried Lathander, Maestra, Torm, and Helm, but it was Tyr that really sang to me. There's something about delivering justice to scumbags that really pumped my blood. I guess the priests all recognized that. It was obvious from the beginning that my understanding of theology was never going to set the world on fire. So they shoved a hammer in my hand, packed me off to train a couple of years with the Silver Scales. That's a local order of paladins affiliated with the church, and then sent me out into the world to hand out beatings to those who needed them. So was there something else you needed? Well, it's there to tell you that it's not readily known. He's a god of justice, and he stands for courage, duty, and honor. Anything more than that, you'll have to ask a theologian. I'm afraid I spent more of my time in seminary thinking of ways to sleep while looking awake than actually learning any of this stuff. Who had time for that dull tripe? So, was there anything else you needed? Well, that explains why you managed to commit bloody murder.
Hello.
And think you were doing the right thing. Until after. It was a mistake to return to Westgate. I see that now. I was prepared for the Night Masks I knew, not what they have become. What's on your mind, Radra? You look like you want to talk. Did you know the Night Mask associated with vampires? If I did, I probably would never have come back to Westgate. I didn't mind risking my neck against my old friends in the Night Masks. But this I didn't bargain for. If I'd known bloodsuckers would be involved, I would have kept my neck as far away as possible. There were new bosses taking over the Night Masks when I left. I guess things are a lot different now. Anything else you wanted to ask me about? I already asked. Why did you leave? We've been over this. New bosses, big lore in my head, detached from my body, ringing any bells. It's all the stuff I told you before. Okay. Yep. Okay, we've already talked to her. So, there was 2 influence gains on Teresa we missed out by waiting to talk to her. You're hissing at me. You don't look like a were-rat. You're squeaking or hissing at me. Lovely. I actually like were-rats. One of my favorite paper and pencil characters was a were-rat rogue paladin of Kelemvor. Technically, the mechanics were a Hingyokai, but that had the important bits. It shape-changed into a rat and had hybrid forms. And the GM let me RP it as if a were-rat, without having all the hideous, crippling effect of level adjustment. We're going back into the city now.
Go to Undergate! Go there and see with my eyes! Don the mask, and the way shall be clear! You cannot defy me!
Who are you?
No more questions! Just go, and all shall be made clear.
You leave me little choice, it seems.
Are you all right?
Who were you talking to?
Wait, you didn't see anything? A banshee or something?
Banshee? I'm afraid not.
Never mind, just trust me, we need to get to Undergate quickly. Let's go. Then it seems I've had another vision. Nevertheless, I know our next step. Follow me. Your mask has gained a new power. I am going to have to wear the mask. I don't want to wear the mask. Horror is not one of the good goddesses. She is a goddess of vengeance and death and... Oh. Okay, I have to put on the mask.
This is useless.
Whoa, what's the new power? I guess the new power is that my friends all
Another enemy.
can
Hopefully
see.
one well stocked with gold and equipment. May whatever.
There are the vermin now.
Blood flame.
We're damaging it now. That's interesting. Fudge.
To be beaten.
Maybe I should have... Oh. Fudge magudge. Gain 4 experience points every time I kill one of these things. There is that. So, oh, fudge.
Bring it on.
Did I close? I closed the door. Grace strong part.
Even the goat.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's fun. Unlock it. Go to Undergate. Go there and see with my eyes. Don the mask and the way shall be clear. You cannot defy me. Okay, but where is the way to the Underdark? I'm trying to get to the Underdark. Okay. Okay. Great. And I'm locking myself in again. Grace Strongheart's tomb. She's that evil person that was buried here so long ago, and Yada, 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 yada. Okay, we have killed 3 vampires. No, more than that because they were all the vampire spawn. I'm guessing the way to the Undergate is somewhere in here. So I'm going to put on 88. Okay. I'm going to put on the mask again. I did not lose any alignment, but just barely. Holy crud, that was... I don't see... How am I supposed to... You've locked me in. The coffin is empty. Walk away. You have locked me in. How am I supposed to get to the Undergate when you won't let me out of the tombs? There's something I'm missing. Ah, Londra's ghostly trail of footprints. There you are! I was missing something. Led you to the statue. The secret door behind the statue leads to Undergate. Awesome. Okay. So Orbach is dead, Latasha is dead, Creel is dead, Tashani is still a vampire. Former Myelki cleric that she was. Or is she a druid? I hate you, race. Shut up. Me don't want to talk to you. No healing potions. Lovely. More footprints. Ah, barricade. A large pile of junk is stacked against the wall. Hidden behind the pile, you see a long tunnel leading into darkness. I remember this place. Now I got 2 of them. No, no. No. Not that bad yet. Ugh, this place smells horrible. The stench of death and the dying. Evil. I can feel it in my skin, in my hair, and even my teeth. Unless I mistook my guess, Radra, we've gone quite a ways underneath the city. And to think that no one knows it's here. Quiet. Do you hear that? What? The sound of flowing water, liquid like water through pipes. But where is it coming from? Yes, yes. I think I hear something too. There's something else. Is that a faint pumping sound, and quite regular too? Almost as if it's a heartbeat. Yeah, unholiness! Very clever, Teresa. Okay, right. Everyone, let's just get this over with. Right, I'm ready. After you. And my character said nothing and all that.
I can do that.
Follow my lead.
And these wraiths are going to get in the way, so I have to take off the mask. Okay. And we're gonna rest. I think I'm going to need to put the mask back on. Oh, I failed my save. Get back to your pen, meat. That's a vampire. Whimper. What's this knocking at my door? Visitors? A fleshling, come in. We were just about to eat. Is he a wolf or a vampire? I think he's a vampire. Gnome vampire leader. Okay. Back to silver stuff.
I can do that easily enough.
Oh, more vampire.
Blast!
That should be easy enough.
I like perfected holy water. Oops, no. There you are. Who is shooting at a zombie warrior gnome vampire? That's one.
Holy incompetence.
That did a whole friggin' lot of damage.
Get him! Kick some ass!
I think Radra needs to remove the mask. Gnome vampire. Any other gnome vampire, human cattle? Obed Teltas. Dead. And a beheaded corpse. Okay, we know what happened to Obed. We have a whole...
Easily done.
Die, vermin!
You'll be begging for death before I'm done with you.
Where's this other... Go. Got you. I wonder how much damage... You didn't take any damage.
That just makes me so mad!
Where's the vampire? It won't let me cast heal on the vampire.
Sure.
I have no more uses of that cup. Okay.
Try not to bleed on me too much, fool.
To the hells with you!
Okay, let's keep the...
Holy incompetence!
Wrong button.
Try not to bleed on me too much, fool.
Oops. Let's wait to see how much that one heals first.
I can do that easily enough.
Easily done.
That just makes me so mad!
You go in. No. Rod, no. Renara, no. There we go. Get my two heavy hitters and get my somewhat holy heavy hitters. Now, bloody, they're running away. The creature standing before you seems only vaguely aware of your presence. Despite the pale skin, unseen eyes, and lethargic movements, this pathetic figure appears to be human. What have they done to her? She's full-grown, yet she stumbles and mules like a babe. Human livestock. We should put her and the others out of their misery right after we deal with those who are responsible for this. It makes sense, doesn't it? The night masks needed a way to feed all those vampires without drawing attention to themselves. What better way than to start their own blood factory? Okay, who are you? The woman, I tried to rouse her attention by slapping her. Cocks her head at the sound of your voice, but offers no response other than the edge away from you. Is there some way I can help you? The woman does not respond, but her complete lack of understanding is answer enough. There is nothing you can do for this poor creature. Okay. Let's see, did you...
I think I deserve an extra share of the loot for this.
You made your fortitude save, and you did not get permanently drained. What have they done to him? Okay, so basically they're raised without education or anything. Still dressed in the tattered remains of expensive clerical vestments, Obed's butchered corpse is covered in blood. It has no butchered corpse. Well, that manual of blood harvesting. Large leather-bound book rests here among the dried bloodstains and scattered bones. Why can't I just, This ghastly tome appears to be a manual of the breeding and harvesting of human cattle. The first few pages contain an overview of the process. Once born, the cattle is to be aged to maturity over the course of several days, in accordance with the rituals outlined herein. Attempting to speed up the process may reduce inferior results. On the other hand, allowing a cattle to live past its harvesting date may give it time to develop muscle control or an increased level of consciousness, making it more difficult to control. When the cattle is mature, it is to be bled according to the instructions herein. Sloppy work will not be tolerated. The cattle are property of Orbach for use in sustaining his kingdom. To spill or otherwise waste their blood is to steal from the Night King himself. Once the kettle has been completely drained, its blood is to be delivered to the Brother Tobias winery for final processing and storage. Cattle remains should be disposed of in one of the prescribed ways. One final note. At no time are you to disturb the Banshee or her guardian. Their presence frightens off unwanted visitors and is therefore vital to security of the operation. The Night King takes great pleasure in the role they serve here, and will impose great suffering upon those who dare interfere with them. I have a feeling I know who this Banshee is. Ah. That's Obed. We know where Obed disappeared to. He did not come back as a vampire, at least. Nobody I knew came back as a vampire. Oh, Sir Peregrine. Oh dear. Okay. First things first. Something I should have... Okay.
Direct me.
We are dealing... You're about to deal with something... He's got glowy eyes, so we're gonna keep the silver sword up.
I'm leading? I think I deserve an extra share of the loot for this.
Okay.
Yes?
Something we should have done to begin with.
Requidi sine. Requidi sine. Requidi sine.
And would have prevented her from getting level drained to begin with.
Requidi sine.
Okay.
Apio nova.
I can do that.
Okay. There we go. Who wants to talk? Skeleton minion, skeleton minion.
Run away, intruder. Let fear give you flight. You have seen many horrors in this place, but there is naught that can prepare you for the horror of your own death. I know this well.
Who are you?
I am accustomed to introducing myself as Sir Peregrine, Knight of Tyr. But in truth, I am no longer that person. Fear stripped me of my honorable titles, even before death took the rest of my identity.
How did you die?
It is a lengthy tale, but I will tell you if you wish. Perhaps it will make you understand why you should be afraid. I was the companion of Alandra of the Flails. More than that, in truth. We were united by love, in addition to our common cause of fighting the Night Masks. Together, we discovered the unspeakable secret they were hiding from Westgate.
You're speaking of the vampires in the Court of Nightmasters.
The revelation that the Night Masks were run by vampires was only the prelude to a greater horror. The real revelation was this butcher operation they are running in this place. By breeding and magically aging humans, the Night Masks ensure a constant food supply for their blood-sucking minions. It allows the number of vampires within their ranks to increase dramatically.
The operation is destroyed. Not anymore, we put a stop.
Did you? And for how long? Alandra and I also foiled their plan, temporarily. Clearly, they have recovered, and they will recover again. At the time, the operation was in its infancy. Alandra was the one who learned of it, and led the charge into battle. I followed her for as long as I could. But then, the fear began to take hold of me. Not the magical variety vampires use against their enemies, something more deep-seated. When swords were drawn and fangs bared for our final assault on the Night Masks, I did what my nature demanded. I ran. Unfortunately, it was too late. The Night Masks overtook me. The last thing I saw was Alandra fighting her way toward me. Whether to heal me or kill me, I do not know.
You deserve worse than death for your cowardice.
Oh,
I
he's
got
running
worse
now.
than
Stuff.
death, warrior. Before she was cut down, Alandra cursed the Night Masks and me alike. Upon my own passing, I became a Death Knight, condemned to guard Alandra for eternity. Or should I say, what's become of her?
It's not enough. You were given the chance to defend your love, a chance I never got, and yet you willingly threw it away. You deserve only non-existence. I challenge you, Sir Peregrine. You have gained a sort of bravery in death. Have you also the honor to duel me?
I do not have honor, warrior. However, the idea of a duel amuses me. It stirs something inside me. Some part of my being that still holds to the customs of the living. Yes, you will have your wish.
That was a very short...
These creatures that surround me are bound to my will. As long as I stand, I shall not allow them to interrupt our duel.
And when you fall, what happens then, Death Knight?
If I fall, the creatures will be free to act on their bloodthirsty impulses, of course. But do not concern yourself with that. Concern yourself instead with your comrade, whose entrails I shall soon be devouring.
Cursed abomination! I will destroy you in the name of Lathander! Direct me.
Antides is blessed by Lathander. Okay. No.
Direct me.
Prepare to die.
AC increased, strength increased. 24 strength, 32 AC. Wow. Those heal 29 hit points. Okay. Journal has been updated. The curse of the mask. Wow. Okay.
By the blessed light of Lathander. My lord, you have returned to me. I can feel your presence once more. What is this? Dawnbringer? My armor. I am unworthy of this miracle you have bestowed upon me, blessed Morning Lord. Yet I swear that I shall never fail you again. I swear it with every action of this body and soul nurtured by your light. Tasheni. My lord, I do not mean to be ungrateful, but what shall become of her?
Antides' eyes close and his lips move slowly. A single tear runs down his cheek. When he opens his eyes again, the reborn paladin is smiling.
He has shown her the blessed light. Tasheni has been granted eternal peace and a place in his house. Lathander has reclaimed her from the darkness as he did me. I must thank you for your help in setting me back on the path of the light. With your guidance, my soul has been rescued. Let us now do the same for this poor spirit.
Okay. Level up. Okay. Anything else? Yes, let's increase risk. Listen, when we're going to fight a Banshee. That's wonderful. Really, it doesn't have any. What's the recommended? Improved to weapon defense. Why do I have... Oh, because I have enough heal ranks to get that. Okay. Right. Well, we are going to get... Improved to weapon defense. Okay. We are now level 15 rogue.
I can do that.
I'm gonna... Okay. Divine Might. He's a level 15 paladin. What are his feats? Great Cleave, Cleave. Divine Might, extra smiting, extra turning. Oof. Luck of Heroes. Ooh. What are these items he picked up? +3 armor. Only usable by paladin. Use heal once per day? Seriously? Wow. Dawnbringer. Protection from evil, unlimited uses. Seriously? Really? Spell resistance 24. Yeah. Dispel magic on hit, DC 20. Oh, hee. Ah! That is a awesome sword. That is a really awesome sword. Oh, it doesn't stack. Who else can get this? No. Lathander's favor. Lasts twice per day.
Evil beware. I am in charge now.
You already have a +2.
Absolutely.
Beholder ring. There we go.
Follow my lead.
You have a +4. And that. Which is charisma and appraise. This guy's +4.
I am not a pack mule.
No, that's why we have Mentitis. What is a Ring of the Shattered Bow? Are you chaotic? You are indeed chaotic. Oh, yeah, no. It's nice. But no. Okay. And we are going to save. Radra, Mentites renewed. That was a pretty awesome renewal. That was a pretty good, well done thing.
Don the mask. It is the only thing that can save you from me.
If you say so.
It's useless.
Oh, I get it. We have Ghost Touch.
Sure.
This is useless.
Okay.
This is delicious. The
little mortal slays the faceless, the only creature in Westgate that could have challenged me, then my dear friends Altama and Tasheni, and then adds another dozen cursed souls to my collection.
Oh dear.
It's a shame you put that undead witch to rest before I arrived. She would have made a great prize. I wonder if you'll be nice enough to let me have your soul as a replacement.
Oh, I remember you. I saw you in the Warrens.
I'm quite the thespian, As you've probably gathered, the hounds were my work. They were such playful puppies. It's a shame you had to kill them.
Oh, what is this talk of another petty villain?
Another petty villain, If only you knew the truth, mortal. Vampires and were-rats may strike terror into your kind, but to me, they're little more than playthings.
You're either a demon or a dragon.
Why? That question has 1,000 separate answers on 100 different planes.
You're a demon.
But in the here and
or
now,
a devil.
I am Xymena. I must confess, however, that I am not quite all that I appear. I must confess, I never expected this to be quite so easy. That foolish creature Tasheni and her were-rat puppet didn't suspect a thing.
A ruse within a ruse within a ruse.
Hardly a complex web to my kind, but enough to ensnare those two. I am slightly disappointed in Orbak. I had heard such promising things about him. I can hardly wait to claim his soul for the Blood War. First things first, however.
Oh, joy.
My thanks for all your work on my behalf, little puppet. You've been a most excellent tool. The players are all dead, and to the victor goes the spoils.
What the hell is that?
What? Who dares?
Always make sure you understand the nature of the game before declaring yourself the winner, Fiend.
He's not really dead? Oh, great. She's a Hezro.
You think to trick me, mortal? I saw the faceless perish.
Do you have
I shall inflict
lipstick?
an eternity of torments upon your worthless soul.
Oh, bloody. Okay, that is Xymena. That's a Hezro, I think. No, Halarian. I have no idea what that is. Okay. Thankfully, we do have a. Okay, my dismissal did nothing. Let's see if that works. Where is Smite Evil, Smite Evil, Smite Evil? Why do you have so many things devoted to Smite Evil? Okay. Feats. Divine Might. I think we'll move. Okay, but first, yeah, I am doing Aura of Glory. And what is this? Bless Weapon and Divine Favor and Bless. We are doing all of these. Okay. You are wielding the wrong.
Apio no. Vocelo, elem nextra vos.
Irenes.
There's trouble ahead.
Okay, do I have anything for devils?
Requiri sine. Requiri sine.
0 damage because, you know, devil. How about acid?
Requiri sine.
Blood flame.
That was a meteor swarm.
Host is forming.
There are remains. Those things are... That one's badly wounded. You go take care of that. You go with her. You
That
continue.
just makes me so mad.
She is
I have
uninjured.
spied our enemy.
Kill Kofim Safim.
Why are you still uninjured? Yeah, I have a paladin. And you are dazed.
Easily done.
You are dazed as well.
Get him! Kick some ass!
And we're level drained. How much level drained? 3 levels level drained.
Prepare to taste steel.
One more of these. And you miss. Looks like you got both the, Why aren't you moving? That undeath won't help.
Rio Avoca.
Okay.
Rio Avoca.
Okay. We got 2 holy warriors. We're about to have a righteous minded cleric up your yin yang. Yep, Teresa for the finishing blow. Thank you for holding that.
Thank you, stranger. Because of your heroism,
The curse has been lifted, and I am free to go to the throne of my god and receive the eternal reward I have been promised.
From the goddess of vengeance.
Know that my wrath will be sated, my retribution complete. This place, this wretched place, will be obliterated and buried beneath the very mass of Faerun. By my hand, the evil that occurred here will be lost to the memories of humankind forever! However, no more blood will ever again be spilled here, and certainly no more of yours. Come, and let me transport you to safety. Go with my blessing, and with my thanks.
We just got rescued by a banshee of a cleric of horror. I guess she's... I don't know, I have to look that up, but my impression of horror is that she ruthlessly kills people. She's a goddess of vengeance. Guess she might be neutral.
You awaken. Good. That wretched spirit may have bought you a few extra minutes of life, but the game ends now. Your part is done. It is time that I removed the final piece from the board.
Obak, but you were destroyed!
Suffice to say that in Westgate, anything is possible. Vampires don't die easily, and that applies tenfold to an archmage. You did what I had planned for you to do, to a point. I suspected Tasheni was behind the Ebon Claws, but she was never my equal, or even close. Whoever was leading the organization was almost my match. I needed to take drastic action to draw out the greater power. I faked my own death, and you were my tool. Indeed, I sacrificed 2 of my servitor vampires, as well as Tobias and the winery, in order to ensnare you. Had you performed your role and left, I would have allowed you to live, perhaps. I did not plan for the cursed spirit to reveal the location of my greatest operation. The factory was the source of blood that was to feed the empire I am forging. You destroyed it, and with it inflicted considerable damage to my plans.
Why are you telling me this?
Because you have won my respect, and that warrants an explanation. Be glad few are given this honor. But enough talk. It is time for you to die.
The morning sun rises over Westgate, its first gentle ray sweeping the shadows of night from the dingy streets. You didn't pay attention to this?
No, not now.
Oh, what's the matter? You're looking a little pale. You could use some... Oh yes, when will you villains learn that lengthy speeches are bad for the health?
The morning sun isn't nearly strong enough to destroy me as it might my servants. I have time enough to return to my lair. Make sure you are gone from the city by the time the sun sets once more, or my servants will hunt you down. That is a promise.
Oh, don't worry. I'll be back, Gorbak. I have a stake with your name on it. He simply regards you with his hypnotic gaze, a look of respect and hatred that promises much should you ever meet again. And he vanishes. The end. What happened to my companions? I should have asked about that. Oh! I should have let the credits go. So, that's the mystery of Westgate. I have no idea what happened to any of my companions. Let's see if there's an autosave. There is not. Okay. So, well, that's the end of the campaign. Talk to you later. Bye now.
Good. That wretched spirit may have bought you a few extra minutes of life, but the game ends now. Your part is done. It is time that I removed the final piece from the board.
Okay, so I redid the last fight so that I could ask this question.
They live, although they shall soon wish they did not. The Banshee's teleportation spell hit them harder than you. Her magic was crude, but quite powerful. It almost killed them, much as you believed you had killed me, yes? Suffice to say that in Westgate, anything is possible. I did not plan for the cursed spirit to reveal the location of my greatest operation.
What are your plans
Because
now?
you have won
I like the
my
way it's
respect,
getting lighter as
and
it's
that
talk.
warrants an explanation. But enough talk.
Okay. So I skipped through the parts I already did. I'm going to tack this onto the... That other video went an hour, so... Oh well.
No! Not now!
Oh.
The morning sun isn't nearly strong enough to destroy me.
Respect and hatred. And that's the end. I guess my companions are unconscious somewhere. Okay, that's it.